5 minutes a day, every single day. No excuses, no exceptions. This is day 694 or something like that. I started this idea back in 2021, and I had this idea that I love this idea of creating a habit which would enable me to which I could maintain, creating a habit which I could maintain, a habit that was sustainable. It was so sustainable that I never had an excuse not to. Which is why I chose the 5-minute plank. Well, that was part of the reason. Another part of the reason was I really wanted to challenge myself. I started at 10 seconds. I did the plank challenge. I started at 10 seconds a day. Increased it by 10 seconds a day. And by 30 days, I was at 5 minutes. And I still don't know how I got to 5 minutes, because it was the most physically brutal thing I've ever done. I didn't have any core strength. I didn't have any upper body strength, any core strength. I was a runner, but I was never a gym guy. I just didn't have any upper body strength. I also had 2 crushed vertebrae in my spine. We've got disco lights. And I was fascinated with this idea of incremental progression. So 10 seconds. I had zero doubt that I could do a 10-second plank. I had zero doubt I could do a 20-second plank the next day. And that went on for the first few days. But I was really fascinated with this idea that at some point, 10 extra seconds would become too much. But at the same time, 10 extra seconds is never too much. It's just 10 seconds. And that's actually that was the mindset shift that allowed me to get through that first 30 days and beyond. The first few months really were still brutal. It's still even brutal sometimes today. It's not, I'm not going to say it's easy. But that idea of 10 seconds. So I guess I got to around 2 minutes and I was struggling. At some point I knew that I couldn't get to 5 minutes. I knew it. I simply didn't have the physical strength to do it. I was in so much pain. My back was... everything was just agony. And it was only 2 minutes. It was less than halfway to 5 minutes. So what I started to do, I started to focus for 23 hours and 58 minutes of the day. All my attention, all my focus would be zoned in on tomorrow's plank. And I knew that all I had to do was find 10 more seconds tomorrow. And that became the mantra. If it was life or death, could I find 10 more seconds tomorrow? And when I posed that question, the answer always had to be yes. So I overcame the pain of the body. I overcame the quit signals of the mind, the voice of doubt. And I went up and up and up. That's 5 minutes. Same again tomorrow.